All right, so as everybody here probably already done heard, all the beefing and all the dissing that's been going on with, first of all, with Drake dropping, and then Rick Ross out here dropping right after. Uh yeah, no, exactly. I was like, it's it's really cool and exciting to see this from I was like from at least okay, like my perspective of I was like, me being born after all the, especially like the real popular discs and stuff like that, Vaseline, Ether, Hit 'em Up, all that stuff. That to be able to really actually sort of see, because I was like, some of the other ones is like, of them, or like it's been so subliminal. Because I was like, we're not gonna act like people haven't been dissing each other and stuff out here. I think that one of the like one of the ones I was like it was like Common and Drake, and I remember that one, but that wasn't too crazy. But I was like, oh okay, that's pretty good. But there hadn't really been any real straight up type of beefs and diss in the crazy way. I was like the 50 jaw. I was like I would sort of briefly around, but I was like still kind of young, where I was just kind of like, oh, okay, I'm just listening to some dope music. Um, well, I was gonna say I was like the game seemed like he just sort of like just went at everybody quite a bit. I mean, there was like some that like that where it's like oh like like Ti flip and stuff like that. But anyway, we're here to talk about the Drake and first of all, uh, I was like so I guess it's funny that kind of like everybody's sort of been doing jab like we're real like we're around the early rounds of boxing, where it's just like you feeling out your opponent, you throwing some stuff out there, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's how he throws his left. Oh, he don't. I was like, oh, he ain't really got. I was like, he ain't really got no. He don't do no body punches. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I was like, oh, okay, as he moving like this, he leave himself open. Like that's what I feel like. It's like nothing crazy, but it is enough stuff to where it's like like you pop the crowd, where it's like, oh, I recognize that. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. I know who that one was for. That's what it really feels like at this point. And I was like, now that it had been good, and I was like, I like that. Like for instance, like with Drake, I like that it could still be like an actual song where it's just like kind of like how Kendrick's like that was, where it's like you're gonna bump this in the car just as much. It's not. I was like, even though I was like, it is direct and he is saying people's names and stuff like that, but the lyrics is still there to where you know what he's talking about without having except for like Metro Boomin. I was like, where is you? It's not, and I was like, I mean, he's done where he said K Don and other people's names in there, but he's still able to do enough with the pen that is able to be like, it's like, oh, I caught that one. Okay, okay, I caught that one. I caught that one without being like, oh, well, you told me exactly who this one was for, kind of thing. Um, yeah, so that's where I want to give. I was like giving props, but at the same time, I was like, because I was like, with the whole top three, and I was like, and I ain't gonna, and I was like, I'll admit this as well too, that I was like, it's been so long that I sort of forgot about this kind of Drake. I really did. And it's not that he can't rap, but I was like this kind of rapping, um, because I was like, he raps in his songs. But I was gonna say, like, for instance, like when he was doing like songs like the View and stuff like that. I was like, uh, and like some of those are like he's rapping on the song more so than he's rapping on the track. And I was like, and I get it. The music he plays, stuff like that. That I was like, oh, okay. He's really, yes, he's hip hop, but he's an artist in hip hop. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was like, well, then I heard this. Then I was like, that's right. I was like, I keep on forgetting because he has so much time in between when he'll do a track like this and things like that. I was like, that's right. I was like, he could go at you if he needs to. He can mix it up. I was like, he could say enough to where it's like, oh, he coming out like this. I forgot he come out like this. Okay, okay, I see how you is. Um, But going on to Rick Ross, the quickness, the speed. I mean, I know he had a song Speed In. That's how he was with this whole thing. The fact that he got in here so fast that the track didn't even really get to be a track because it seemed like he just basically was like, yo, to put on something and sound like I rap too, and I'm gonna just start rapping. That's what it basically sounded like. Like as soon as he heard the leak, he like, cool, I ain't gotta hear the finished version like everybody else. I'ma just go ahead and start writing. And I like, I still think Drake. I was like, Drake's better than Rick Ross's. I thought Rick Ross's was good. I will say that, uh, but I think his got better in the part of the diss and the beef that I was like. I feel like we all like, or what makes diss and beefs work is basically his ending. Like the ending where he would basically like he was in a common white boy, basically like you just want to be cool with us. You don't even want to be with us. You changing your nose and all this other stuff. That's the stuff that was like it would have been cool. He would have put it into like the lyrics and stuff, but that's the stuff that basically diss and beefs like build upon is that extra outside stuff that we don't know that you say it and it's like, oh, he exposing the hell out of him. He out here with the nightgown on, and he just ain't wearing no underwear. Like that's what that is. I like don't get me wrong, his lyrics and stuff like that was like totally on point of Rick Ross type of fashion, where it's just like he's just like slow, methodical. His rhyming technique and beat is like, I mean his rhyming technique on the beat. Um, don't get me wrong, he did address a lot of the stuff that Drake was saying, but it was still also in Rick Ross fashion of talking about his life, also in a way too, like where he talking about like, cause he don't like the way he brag about his money is a lot more. It's not in your face. It's really just like you can't even get like me. Why you even don't be out here playing like I ain't that dude. His it's a very calm approach where it just like it's like it ain't loud where it's just like, oh snap, you got like just like the bass bumping. I was like, I see your car coming from my way. It's like, where your car is? Like, I don't have a car, somebody drives me. Oh, you got it like that. Oh, okay. That's how I feel like Ross operates. um but I think his song as well too, and it probably get cleaned up as well as well. I was like, you can also bump. It's a Rick Ross track. It's just a nice. It's like Aston Martin music. That's sort of what is in the tone was. But you could hear his attacking in his voice as he was talking to you, like But yeah, I was like, it was. I think it was a good response. I was like, look, all these people are, like I said, they're just doing jabs and stuff like that. So I was like, if Drake got more for him, he'll be ready. But I believe Drake got a lot more smoke than everybody else. I mean, he even said that he's like, I got more stuff to say. Y'all ready to go and do this? Um, I I guess what I came to is, yo, Drake. What the hell you be doing out here where everybody want to jump you? That's wild. Like that's crazy that you're that you ain't got no friends. Like you ain't got no allies. And I was like, there ain't no way you took. I mean, I know you taking shots at a lot of people, but I'm like, and I know man, what do you be doing behind the scenes? Kind of like on one hand, when a lot of people don't like you, you know, to certain audience, it could be like, oh, they just hating, you'd be like, I'm misunderstood, everybody trying to gun for me because I'm at the top spot. But then sometimes it's, then there's also those people that's like, it's like, oh, everybody hates me because I'm too real, or everybody hates me because I'm too honest, or everybody hates me because it's like, or you a dick. That's what it is. You an asshole. People just don't like you. I was like, look, all your partners that you done been with can all be crazy. They all can't be narcissists. They all can't be, the problem. Because at some point, you the problem. And while I'm all here for whatever happens, and I'm not on anybody's side in this, my guy dropped out. I will say that I'm like, you could ride for Drake, but I was like, and we'll see how it go while he barred. He could be standing on top, but it's also kind of like, who is also who we picking? I don't know. And look, I feel like we're gonna get some of these answers as soon as more music comes out. But I was like, I will get by the call. But anyway, I was like, I wasn't gonna go in depth of the lyrics and all that other stuff and not like that because y'all have already heard all the other stuff. I was like, all of it. If you're into this, you already heard of it. I just giving you my 2 cents about this whole situation. It's crazy, and I was like, and I will keep on giving you my 2 cents until that bitch makes $1. But anyway, until then, we will see how this all goes. Now drop it, give